Hi guys, welcome back. It's me, the arcanaanagel, and I'm so glad to be here. Welcome in. It's a little light. We relaxing now. It's 12:32 where I am, and yeah, it's time to wind down. Time to meditate, so we can elevate. We can be ready for the next live event that we got tomorrow. Right? Real people do real things. And go check out my TikTok video I just uploaded. I can bet my daughter made me do it, but I'm proud of it. It's the first time I didn't expose myself like that. That's what you do when you're feeling free. Nothing to hide. Just feeling good. Something to smile about. We all need a little lightheartedness, right? Laughter is the best medicine. So, how we doing? Let me get this. Put my pants back on. In the video, I ain't had no pants on. We're going to be doing meditation, and elevation. Make sure that you subscribe. Thank you for all my new subscribers. Y'all have been so great. I love the comments. I love the emails. The personal read's been off the chain. So thank you for subscribing. That's one of the reasons why I got the giveaways, because I appreciate you guys, right? That's the only way I really can show you my appreciation is to give back. Keep going. Keep meditating, keep elevating, right? Keep getting in tune with what spirit wants from us, right? As I meditate and elevate is to help you guys meditate, give you something to grow on, right? So I'm going to pull 4 cards from the Herbarary Oracle, Botanical Oracle. Can you can you check my lighting and see if my lighting is okay? And then we'll pull Major Arcana from the Nines Tarot. It's Major Arcana, major life issues, things that we can get through it. What y'all sipping on? Anybody winding down with a red wine? How was y'all's day? Mine was exciting. Pull 4 cards from the Herbarary Tarot. I'm gonna pull. It's gonna be a root. It's gonna be a shoot. It's gonna be a flower, and it's gonna be a fruit. Right. The cycle of the flower. Okay, I like that lighting. You like that lighting? Giving honor to God, my higher power, who is the beginning and the end of everything I do. A lot of people say at the end of the day, but it's at the beginning of the day too, right? So the first card we're going to pull is going to be the root. That's going to be the beginning. What is the backstory? What is causing the issues? Something that we need to meditate. Something that we don't even probably know what's going on within ourselves. Spirit, give us the root of the problem. We got 2 cards. We got spirit into matter, Trillium. And we have integration, Mullein. Y'all know I'm from the South, so it might not sound the way it's pronounced, but trust me, that's what it is. Okay, the root of the problem. I love this book. And look, the root starts with the seed time reflection, right? Oftentimes, we have to cultivate the dark womb of ourself to foster the evolution of an idea or self-awareness. This growth needs to be nurtured, buried in peat moss and fall leaves, and left for sometimes long periods before it's ready to be born into the world. Sometimes it requires pinching off other ideas and choosing the one that'll help us grow strong. So, what are you nurturing? Are you willing to sit and hold space, meditate? You willing to sit here and hold space with me and meditate? Let's get to the root of the problem for inspiration. Do you expose ideas to air and light too soon, denying them their womb time? And what new ways of being are buried in your psyche, awaiting birth? Hmm. So that means, are you jumping before you should? Count your eggs before it's time. You see how those jewels are buried underneath the root, right? But when it's time for it to come into fruition, that's when it will. Everything takes time. Daydreams are like seeds. We have so many, but few take root. How do you breathe life into an idea and create a new way of being in the world? From introspecting, the new seed needs to be nurtured or it will dry up and wither. So when you are contemplating a fresh idea, give it some love. Envision it fully formed. What did I say? We've been talking about that manifester mindset all day, right? Envision it fully formed and living in the world. Then create space for it to grow. A blank canvas, a folder on your desktop, a cleared side table with the image representing this glorious thing that is to come. Your vision board, we talked about that too. Ideas are driven by a single impulse to be made manifest. And the only way an idea can be made manifest in our world is through collaboration with human partner. Right? It is only through human efforts that an idea can be escorted out of the ether and into the realm of the actual. That's deep. So make sure that you use it. And that's probably why integration came out with it, right? Because it said the only way to get it out is to use other people, right? So this is what it say about let's see what it says about integration. Yeah, I love to meditate and medicate. Integration. Mullein. When Mullein appears where she's needed and has trouble staying where she's not because of her penchant for moving about. Over the years, she's learned quite a bit about a bit, making her a wise guide on any journey. Mullein brings multifaceted understandings into alignment with each other, easily building intellectual bridges between seemingly disseparate or disjointed things. See how those things in the picture don't seem like none of them go together, right? But they do. Because her gift is seeing the structure of the whole thing. She'll sing the relationship of bone to water or air to skin in a way that makes you wonder how you never saw those patterns yourself. Call on Mullein when you need a touch in the darkness or an overview of the whole so you can understand the parts. So we got dreams, we got aspirations, right? The reflection spider. Mullein is like a spider sitting on her web, feeling the vibrations along various threads and seeing from the center how it all connects. Imagine all parts of your life as a giant network with every person, place, and thing connected. Think of yourself as a spider sitting in the center of her web. Those spidey senses, right? You feel it. You follow your intuition. You can feel it. You know it's there before you even see it. Bring consciousness to your connectivity. Are there parts of your life that need to be integrated into the whole? Now choose an action you're considering or a decision you're making. Fill out along your web what or who will be affected by your choice. However far back you go, you will find all experiences linked by slender threads. Yeah, I like that. Both of them talking about matter. Remember, the Trillium said that um, we have those ideas that's buried deep down inside of us, right? And we can't expose it too soon, as it's not gonna nourish us. It's not gonna grow. It's not gonna develop properly, right? If we bring it up too soon, those jewels take time, right? Those natural gems, they growing underground, right? Before they come into fruition. But somebody have to dig it up, right? The Trillium card said that it's gonna take a unit, right? And that's what the spider web is telling you. Everything is connected. The mullein is telling you to integrate what you have, who you have, and you gotta use what you got. Can't wait too soon, right? Everything. So that's the root of the problem. I think you have ideas. You either rushing to do it yourself or you just trying to do it by yourself. And it takes a group, a network, right? It takes time and patience, right? That's cool. The second position, the shoot. What has grown from you, the behavior that you displaying, either rushing or doing it yourself. These are the problems. This next position, the second, this is the problem that's growing from that. This is the medication part of the session. Spirit, give us the issues that has grown from us not being patient, not using our network, right? What cards you need me to see? Give me the cards you need us to see. You have white sage. Clear the way, right? You've been letting stuff block you. And you got center and ground. Red clover. Make sure you look these up and see because these are real herbs. Real herb. If you're interested in a healthier way, incorporating real herbs into your lifestyle, to your meditation rituals, then make sure that you write these herbs down so that because these are real. With sage, I got my sage right here. Clearing the energy, right? $36.9. That's self-reflection. It says that this is what has grown from you trying to be independent and not use your network, not being patient, being too headstrong. It's calling for white sage. It says life can be sticky. Members of the sage clan have been used in a multitude of cultures for clearing the invisible wisps of energy that cling. Barnacle, like to people and places. Be careful where you go and who you with, right? Whether you think of those energies as your own, spent emotions, or the leftover imminence of someone else's. Remember, integration said to think about all the different events that happen in your life, right? They all connected. You see the four universe, we always step into the universal energies, because in the center, it all come together, right? Look, even in the spider web, aren't those cards so similar? Yeah. Says Sage can help you make your peace and move on. Sage is sacred because it clears the way, creating a blank canvas and an open path, allowing the opportunity to reach your full potential. Sage's appearance tells you that a block needs to be cleared, whether you can name it or not, so you can move forward. So by you holding back, by you being independent, by you not using your network, you have created a block in your forward growth. Hey Nicole, did you check out that TikTok video, girl? My daughter made me do it. But wow. And the smudging, it gives us a smudging ritual too. It just says take a loose bundle of sage or palo santo or sweetgrass or cedar, and light it, and then tap out the actual flame so that the leaves are smoldering and smoking. Move the sage around your body or home so the smoke touches everything. If you're smudging a person, be sure to pass smoke over the palms of the hands, because that's where we make contact with other people. It says that modern psychology teaches us that we need to understand our emotions before we can release them. In contrast, traditional healing and shamanic practices, that's where we get the saging from, right? Offer release without conscious cognitive awareness. When you smudge, you're taking advantage of the latter, letting the smoke lift it away. Whatever isn't serving your path in life, you got to check it yourself. Are you willing to release without analyzing? Are you willing, or are you willing to just let it go? What's the song? Let it go. Let it go. Or do it say let it snow? I don't know. Y'all know. Y'all know I'm old. But it sounds good. Just let it go, right? It says that they said the four elements on the cards. You see the four elements. Earth. This is earth right here. Earth, the introverted triangle with the line. There's sage. Air, you use a feather. It's the right side up triangle right there with the line. Flame, fire. You put the flame to it. That's the right side up triangle at the bottom right here. And the shell represents water, right? So once you smudge, you're incorporating all of the universal energies. It's arcanaanagel, but I uploaded the video to this YouTube channel too, so you could go and check it out if you'd like. But are you willing to just let it go? And remember, when Sage come out, it said that you created a block you might not even know about. So that's just one simple way to clear that energy without even. It's just calling for you to do it without thinking. Just do it without thinking, right? Clear once you clear those energies with that sage, then you can clear your head. Check out the let it go. That's how, let it go. I told you, huh? Let go and let go. I know that one. As soon as I start worrying how my story is. That's that Church of God in Christ with me, you know what I'm saying? But as soon as you start worrying, you know what I'm saying, how the story go in, or who go do what, or why this happened and why that happened, right? And you can clear the way and open the space so your seeds can have a healthy environment. Seeds can do, if you know anything about gardening, this is my 4th year going into gardening, and I'm excited. I mean, I already got my plants going. I even got some seedlings in the little thing now, right? Because I'm trying to provide them an atmosphere that's conducive to growth. Got the little light on it. This is the meditation, and elevation reading. So it's just funny that the seeds that have sprouted that I got, they are my little personalized ganja seeds, right? My little personalized Jamaica. And I even got the little what do you say, fluorescent light on them this year, girl. I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? So we got to make sure that we do the things that we need, that we know we're supposed to be doing. Clear the way. It's stuff that you causing blocks that you don't even know you causing. You know, you causing blocks that you don't even know you causing, for the simple fact of you not being patient, trying to rush the process. Trust the process. Don't rush the process. So let's see. And we got red clover, center and ground. Right. I love this book. This book is so nice. Like I said, I garden, and these are real herbs, real things. Real people do real things, right? So, yeah, you do need to meditate. That's the only way you go. Only way you go get centered and grounded. That's one of the reasons why I incorporated my meditation, and elevation readings. I have some more, and I'm gonna be moving them all to the playlist. It's just a matter of, like I told you, my daughter broke her leg, and she is tech support. So, but we get in there. She's healing. It's been 1 week since her last surgery, but yeah, we have to center and ground. When in the description, that's what I put. Once we clear our heads, then we can receive, right? And that's exactly, I wrote that before I even knew what the message was, that what the cards was gonna come out. I knew we needed to clear the way, because spirit told me. I meditate. I'm on this all day long. Man should never cease to pray or meditate. Every little step you take, you should have spirit with you, and you should be aware that he is with you. You know what I'm saying? Because we know he's there, whether you want it to be or not, right? Ain't that what Sage said? Whether you know it or not, it's energies around you. Red clover. Let's see what red clover says. This common cultivated forage crop seeds horses, cows, sheep, goats, and just about anything else humans keep at the pasture. I thought I was gonna say humans eat. I'm not a vegetarian, so that's just what that is. When you start talking about cows and sheep and goats, I start getting hungry. But she plants your feet on the ground, 2 or 4, it doesn't matter, while encouraging you to run a few miles or to dive into that art project you've been avoiding. Red Clover wants you to get moving, in body and in spirit. Look at that, Nicole. See? In body and in spirit. She loves grounded action and will happily encourage you. Core meaning core out of courage, meaning heart. When you're acting from a strong center, you can step out and move forward. Bold but not rash. Red clover gets your blood up so you can show up fully. Kind of like what I did in that TikTok video. I think I showed up. My blood was pumping. I was excited. I was like, yeah, we gotta do this. Hey. I had fun recording that with my daughter, though. I had to get up and get moving. It was cool. It says grounded energy and flow might seem like an oxymoron, but this exercise will help you feel these two forces working hand in hand. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Okay, y'all might not be able to see my face when I do this, but this is what I'm doing. Okay. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart and arms held loosely at your sides. And your gaze should be focused forward gently. Then it says, where am I at? Okay, imagine a string lifting you up from the top of your head and pulling your feet toward the center of the earth. This is yoga's mountain pose, which will teach you the vitality of stillness. Now add breath, inhaling all the way down your body and exhaling fully. This is flow. Oh, yeah, I did feel good. Finally, picture red clover calling her into your heart as you expand your energy. Storms make trees take deeper roots. Okay. The mountain pose. So stand with your feet shoulder length apart. You know, of course, gently. They said let your hands be gentle. I can see the mountain shape. Then it said to just gaze forward and breathe in and make sure. And it said to make sure you feel the stretch. You feel the north pulling you north and the south pulling you south. And then it said to breathe. I did feel that down. I better not breathe too much. I'll be done fell asleep in her, y'all. For real. But it says review your past week. Can you think of any moments when you were frenzied? Maybe you overdid a hike, or perhaps you promised somebody more than what you could do. You know what I'm saying? Or even maybe you just got into some road rage. You know, I don't know. But it says now, in contrast, think of a time when you acted grounded and centered. That is when you were present and measured in your action. Compare the feelings from these opposite situations and locate them in your physical body. See, when you think about the road rage incident, you go feel it somewhere. You know how some people say, oh man, it made my booty itch. You got on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? But then some things you did, like when I was making that TikTok video with my daughter, I felt it all over my body, but mainly in my heart chakra, right? Right here. Your heart chakra is not over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag. No, it's right here, center. Right center. I felt it, you know. So look for the patterns. That's what's gonna keep you healthy and and, and good, because you've been blocking yourself. You've been blocking yourself. You didn't even know it. Just energies is backed up. Energies. So this is gonna be the third card position. First we had Trillium and Mullein. That was the root, right? Then we had white sage and red clover. This the stem, right? The shoot, as they call it. This was the nourisher. See, we don't want that blocked, because then the water and this can't get into the flowers, the petals, which that's the third. This is the third, the flower. What is gonna either what's keeping us in a state of confusion, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4. What's blocking our patience? What we in a rush for, right? This is the flower. Oh, what's beautiful? That beautiful. What's beautiful? I want you to, you see this divine feminine, this card is usually representative of the goddess energy, right? Cycles, right? The moon cycles. I want you to see, because I do keep notes, I can stay on track. And I told you I meditate. What did I write? Cycles, right? Yeah. We gotta recognize the cycles. That's elderberry, cyclicality. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah. Elderberry. And you got Hawthorn. And I'm gonna show you what I see when I lay this out. We have Hawthorn Hearts Home. And just laid out on the board, I see the circles, right? The circles, the connection. Look at the trees, all four elements, right? All four elements. Look at how it's coming out right together, right? All the circles, right? Then you have the elements, the seasons, right? Then you have the elements right here. And the heart's home card, right? And it's calling our hearts to get centered and grounded, right? And the cycle ain't no surer cycles than summer, winter, spring, and fall, right? I don't care where you at. I don't care how much global warming they say is gonna have. You know when that weather about to change, right? So let's see what it says about cyclicity, cyclicity. Cyclicity. That's what it is today. Cyclicity. Like I said, that God is spirit, the sun, the moon, the cycles, right? We've been here before. We know the seasons. I think I have an elderberry tree at my house. Cause these look like I would you see those little berries right there? Outside my beauty shop window, I have a tree and me and my client was looking and we was like, what kind of berries are those? I was like, you better not eat them. Cause I don't know. It might be the last berry you eat. They pretty though. But don't eat the berry. Don't just go around eating stuff. Every plant ain't made for eating. We was watching that movie Underground, and baby, she had plants that she was knocking them out, and she also had plants that she was burning that was causing people to hallucinate. So be careful when you're dealing with different herbs and stuff. This is a medicine. This is botanical medicine, right? So you can't just be ingesting everything. I wouldn't. I don't eat sage, so I don't know. Do you? I don't eat white sage. I eat green sage because I grow it in my. Oh, and purple sage. Basil. Anyway, I get sidetracked. Y'all gotta help me stay with it. 'Cause y'all know, I get to talking about everything. I'm a whole Gemini sun, Gemini moon. I can't help it. Y'all pray for me. But elderberry traditionally lives at the center of the garden, telling stories of winters past and springs yet to come. Though often scraggly and a little questionable centerpiece, her three faces embody the goddess, maiden in the spring, abundant with white petals, mother in the summer, where wine red berries adorn her branches. I told you me and my clients talking about them berries. Right? Wine mothers. That's why we was drawn to those. And it says, adore her branches and crown in autumn when her leaves are falling away. She looks quite dead in winter, all bare branches and hollow bones. Elderberry's yearly evolution teaches you to dance with the closely twined cycles of life, death, and rebirth. Wherever you are in life, she reminds you that acceptance of life's cyclicality Cyclicity. I don't know. They don't have. I don't know. Y'all know. It's right there. Let me put it close so y'all can see it. Can you see it? Can you see that word? Oh, I think I'm turning it the wrong way. I want you to be able to see it because I can't pronounce it. This is ridiculous. Okay, there you go. Because I can read it from here. Yeah, that word. I'm sorry, but I couldn't read it. Okay, because I couldn't read that word. I'm so sorry. But it says, wherever you are in life, she reminds you that the acceptance of one's life's cyclicity is the key to earning your spot at the garden's center. Right? I do not like that word. In the modern world, time can feel quite linear. We march from birth to death, forgetful of the ancient wisdom of return. Living cyclically with an awareness of the cycles that form the foundation of our existence can change our perspective in profound ways. Our breath is our first cycle. Inhale, exhale. Next is the cycle of day and night. Then from dawn to dusk and back again. Beyond that is the 28-day cycle of the moon, and on and on and on. Choose a cycle to celebrate, period. You might, for example, greet the sun each day and send her off in the evening, or you might commit to standing. I was just telling y'all that at the beginning of the video. Remember, I said some people say at the end of the day, it is what it is. But guess what? It's like that at the beginning and the end of the day for me. So I choose a cycle. That's why I embody that goddess spirit, right? I understand, I respect the cycles and to pick something. It says if you are a moon watcher, commit to the following. The moon past the beginning. Commit to following the moon past the beginning of her next cycle so you can witness repetition as she comes around again. In those videos, remember on those timing cards, we talk about the moon cycle. I think somebody got wanted to, a lot of people want to know about time. Of course, remember I was saying when we want to know when. Well, start being aware. I just got through telling, oh, I wish she was on right now. She would love it. Afro Peach or something like that. Afro Orange. You know, I'm not good with names. But she was asking when she was going to meet her husband, right? And it's coming up. And the moon cycle, I said, when the moon look like this, you can go back and watch the video. I pointed to it. I said, when the moon look like that, start looking up or else you go miss your husband, right? So pay attention, get in tune with the cycles, the ebb and the flow of life, right? It says, it is odd that we never question the feasibility of a football team practicing long hours for one game, yet in writing, we rarely give ourselves the space for practice. You know it's coming around. Like you said, Nicole, yes, I think Spirit is calling you to a higher place, right? Got me. Got me. I feel like it, like they said, we just got into a point to where we overlooking it. We done got so much in a cycle of doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just where it's just we not paying attention. We just going along with the motions, going along with the season after season, year after year, day after day, doing the same thing and messing up what God is trying to create. right? Diamonds in the rough. But it don't have to be rough. It don't have to be rough. We use the resources that we have. That's the things that we've been through, the people that surround us, the we know how to eat. We know what make our heart pump, right? That's what it was saying. Get centered and grounded. Other things, get our emotions in check, right? It have all the energies right here. Have air, water, earth. I don't see fire. The only thing that I can see that represent fire is the brain, because it's electricity. But everything you need to get you going. And that's what it said. Get going, right? That's what that center and grounded said. We even did the whole mountain pose in yoga to get that blood flowing and pumping. I know when I did that big gangster video, I was, yeah, I didn't want to stop. I want to keep going. Once I started doing it, you know how we do. But we can't get so caught up in just round and round and round we go. Nobody, wherever we stop, nobody knows. We just do it. Look, just caught up in the maze. You know what I'm saying? Look, not even just cut card, cut dick messages. Turn the book message. Look, Hawthorn, we got that. That's what we looking for. Just turn the book. Now, if that don't beat all, spirit led, right? Spirit led. Hawthorne remembers a time when local gods watched over, making mischief in her branches. She remembers her limbs hung with strands of beads glittering in the sun and scrapes of fabric fluttering in the wind like prayer flags, offering to the land itself and to the gods who kept alive the vital conduit between spirit and matter. Those days are mostly Thor holds the portals open, knowing these interconnections provide true nourishment to keep the heart whole. If Hawthorn appears to you, strengthen your heart and guard it from homesickness by tending the connections between the spirit realm and the material realm. Yeah, we've been in an illusion, y'all. We've been thinking we've been taking care of business, and we ain't been taking care of business. We've been walking around with our eyes wide shut, right? Hmm. Are you connected to the place where you live? Can your heart call it home? Can you feel the gentle pulses of the earth? Right? That's what it said, right? Like the imagine yourself being the spider on the web, right? It said, can you feel it? The vibration. Can you feel the vibration that you're getting in your home space? Or are you just walking around like a zombie, season after season, year after year, doing the same thing, no change, no real change, right? No real change. Because real change take time, right? But you have to be aware to nourish the ground, water it, right? That's what you're doing now. That's why I say it's time for you to integrate the spiritual and the natural, right? That's why we medicate, so we can elevate, right? Get in contact with the unit, get in between. Because once we start walking and stepping into these universal energies, you know what air energy, intellect, right? Fire, passion, desires, right? Air communication, technology, inventive, creativity, right? You see how creativity, the air and the fire go together, and air feeds fire, and they both have creativity. So if you use what you got to get what you want, yeah, everything is entwined. But we've been in an illusion, and we ain't even know it. Spirit say we ain't even know it. We just going along our business like we doing something. We far from it, right? Spirit into matter, manifesting mindset, instead of just letting it happen, making it happen. There's three types of people in the world: those that make it happen, those that watch it happen, right? And those that don't even know what's going on. So, what kind of which one are you? Are you the person that's making it happen? You the person that's watching it happen, or you don't even know stuff happening? You asking what's happening. When they ask me what's up, I say the sky. My son, I was talking about him earlier. Shout out to my son. I'm gonna have to put the link to his podcast in my one of my description box, wherever spirit lead me to do it. But shout out to my son, because I usually say when people ask me what's up, you know what I'm saying, I say the sky, because I see what's up, right? And my son hit it back on me. He said gas prices high. What else he said? I can't think of it. That gas price thing had threw me. I was like, you sure right. He said everything high. Everything up. Gas prices up. The sky up. And we up. Hey. That's why we praise him. Right? That's why we stay in tune. That's why we clear the way. That's why we get grounded, right? And transform spirit into matter. Manifest our mindset. I love it. I love it so far. So far we done found out that we've been impatient and we ain't been using our resources. And we found that we ain't know we was lost in a maze. Walking around doing the same thing. But when you know better, you do better, right? So let's see how to move forward. Right? Let's get to the flower. Let's see how to move forward. Let's see how to move forward. Spirit, show us what we need to heal these issues to move forward so that we can elevate, get on something else. You know what I'm saying? So we can open up. We want to be awake. Because, you know, we want to get moving. Center and grounded. That's what the red clover do, right? The red clover go have us moving, our blood pumping. Because we could be woke laying in our bed, but I want to be awakened, right? I want to be up and moving. I don't want to just be woke laying in the bed like they do on Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The grandparents, they just woke because they so scared they don't want to go out there in the world no more, right? Because stuff changing. That's how some of y'all parents gonna start acting. They're stuck in these religious ways, these traditional ways that won't open their eyes and see, hey, it ain't 1965 no more. It ain't even 1999 no more, right? Shoot. Persevere. Yes, now this is okay. We talked about it earlier, right? Creating space so you can feel that vibration with the integration card. So, underlying energy. You got to make your home your home. You have to, if you can't pray there, you can't stay there, period. BWA, shout out to Big Gangster Gates. Raspberry, underlying energy. Create space. They told us that earlier, so that's important, you know. And then we got the sun card. Outcome is the sun. Thank you, Lord. And then they wonder why we praise him the way we do. Whew. See, that's why. That's the shout. That's why You hear me? Okay, hallelujah. Right? So create space. Outcome. Let's go with the outcome. First, I like that sun. Dandelion energy. Did you know that you can make dandelion? Well, did you know you can eat dandelions? I didn't know that. I learned that last year. And I'm glad because I told you I was excited that I found that out. So I'm gonna have to dandelion, I don't have to plant no dandelions. They grow by the bucket loads out here. I gotta figure out how to make my ground good. Look, that ground hard as hell. Look at that. It's hard like a rock, right? The rose that grew from concrete. Perseverance, that's pushing through. That sun beaming dead on. When it got hot, it didn't give up. Man. Okay. Dandelion. Dandelion is bold, bright, and sunny. She pushes through cracks in cement. I told you a rose that grew from cement. And worms her way into the mortar of stone walls. Cheerfully. Cheerfully. Dandelion's medicine is perseverance, but not the perseverance of the martyr. You know, the woe is me. I'm doing it for the cause. If I gotta take this lot, I'm gonna take it for the team. You don't have that. I ain't taking nothing for the team. We go thug it out together. I don't know if y'all watch football, but that's what ticked me off when JJ Watt from the Texas was saying they need to do some or something or he leaving. Where's the loyalty, baby? Push through. Let's get this ring. If I was the coach, you start talking like that. I want you to be gone because we don't need the type of attitudes on our team. Sure, we press through. We go get a ring eventually. Stick with me. Stick with the arcanaanagel. We go get the ring. I done got 2 already. I've been married twice. Working on my 3rd one, you know what I'm saying? And God rest my husband's soul to did them. I did it right the 2nd time. So I know a little son. So I said, know who you following, right? Anyway, instead, Dandelion is the eternal optimist, the manifestor mindset. Like the fool in the tarot deck, she's always happy to set off on a new adventure in hope of learning more and digging deeper. She's not an airy optimist, though, with no grounding in reality. Her roots are strong. Remember, we started out our roots turning spirit into matter, right? You know, if you gotta if you rooted and grounded in spirit, you strong. Point blank period. It says she's the shaman and the Buddha, and her message is this: happiness is an inner landscape that has little to do with where you're planted, where you're ready to make your own joy, whatever life throws at you. Call on dandelion. Okay, call on dandelion, right? That's what I'm talking about. Persevere. Oh, you know what? Y'all stick with me with these meditation, and elevation series because they even have the medical term. One day I'm gonna get so good at talking, I'm gonna be able to pronounce that. But right now I'm gonna work on psychocility. Oh, what is it? Psychicality. Okay. Anyway, that was a side note, but just stick with me. And one day I'm gonna be finessing these words in this medical botanical, and you too. Cause right, we eternal. I said it was in 1999. Shout out Bone Thugs. I knew it was a song that they all up in this video in this and that's what they eternal came out. And then I had said the year 1999 and eternal 1999. I don't know if 1999 is significant to any one of y'all, but let me see. Create space. Yeah. Keep it pushing. Keep it positive. Let me see, raspberry. Let me grab my charger because I don't want my laptop to go dead. I'm stay shaking the table, huh? I'm just an old rowdy Gemini, huh? Look, stop stay shaking the table. Put a name on it. The arcanaanagel shaking the table. I'm shaking y'all. Look, huh? Cause I'm shook up. My blood flowing. Like I done had some red clover. It ain't no red clover, but it's herbs. I'm just saying. Uh, I've been with y'all all day though. I've been enjoying it, you know. But just back to what the dandelion was saying. It ain't where you're from, it's where you're at, right? Create space. That's what they told us earlier, right? Very first card, turning matter. What they say in Church of God in Christ, Jesus can't live in a dirty house. He ain't even gonna come visit. You know what I'm saying? You got to clean it up, make it, make it where if Buddha came to your house, could he meditate on your flow? If you can't pray there, you can't stay there. You know what I'm saying? Period. I don't know. Raspberry. Create space. Yeah, I know I'm gonna pull some tarot and I'm gonna pull some more oracle. You know, that numerology be so on point. Make sure you get the numerology at the end of this video and it'll just even take you to a deeper aspect, a deeper level, depending on how high up you wanna go, how high up you wanna go. You know what I'm saying? Look at those birds. Do they stop going up? They soar, right? Raspberry is Rose's younger sister, sweet and wild, but also steady-handed. She loves the earth and its smallest creatures. So her okay. So her ebullient branches twist and crawl, creating nests for birds and sanctuaries for snails. She'll rock wee babes and scurry about with toddlers, rarely giving in to the gravitas that permeates most members of her family. Can't nothing hold her down. Raspberry go keep growing up. Right? She don't even, I guess it's like a vine. I like that. Put me some raspberries in my garden this year. Y'all check that with me and let's see if we get them. Cause one time I planted blueberries and they didn't do so well. We will get them next time. Laughter floats through her leaves as she flexes and twists. You too can be like this, she says, demonstrating pliability earned by drinking deeply of mineral rich soil. Sit with her and she'll share with you the secret of weaving space and creating strong containers for the emptiness that new life needs in order to thrive. When raspberry appears, look to how you are or you aren't nurturing the space within. See, and they saying the space within. I'm saying, well, even looking at the card, it's just not the out. You got to start inside so your outside can grow. I think I was just telling my little daughter that the other day. I was like, that Rashay, wasn't that you? I was telling you that. I was like, we got to start with ourselves inside and then it stretch out like away. You remember that? And look, it just came out in the card today. That's what I'm saying. Can't make it up. You know, this girl, go check out my TikTok video. You ain't seen nothing yet. You know, that's my little daughter. She getting in from work. But yeah, you gotta start on the inside. And then once you start glowing on the inside, you gonna be soaring and everything gonna be around you. Look at them, they got the berries, the flowers, the little babies, Look back, it's just everything. The mama and the daddy, everything. It says you get your intuition back when you make space for it. When you stop the chattering of the rational mind, right? What did I tell you? Meditation, so we can elevate. Hmm. I love it. Picture your creative womb as a place of starlight or a forest loam of ocean waves or sunlit meadows. Use whatever metaphor speaks to you. Step into this eternal landscape. Eternal. The heart, remember we was talking about that heart space, your heart chakra, not your pledge allegiance to the flag heart, but your real heart chakra. Like that's another meditation tool that you can use. Like just put your hand over. I like to sit with my legs crossed and sit up where I can feel it. And then just apply pressure, baby. Pressure, pressure make diamonds. Where's that card? You know, apply pressure. That's why I love so hard and give so good and look so good and cheer. I'm cheerful and I'm giving and I'm caring and I'm loving, right? And I'm a manifestor. I have a manifestor mindset, right? Because I'm nurturing my inner landscape. Look, notice my natural edges. That's what it said in the book. Notice it's natural. Let me find it. If your edges ain't tight, your life ain't right. Period. And I'm a her hustler first, Miss Jackie, arcanaanagel, and confirmation rule the nation because it said right here. No, I'm just kidding. That was funny though. I don't know. My tech support, nobody else laughed over, and so maybe it was just funny to me. But that's okay. What did I just tell you? I'm living. Hey, I'm good. I'm clearing the space, right? I'm clearing the energy. I'm stepping into the universal energies. You know, I always go check out my other videos, right? Resurrection, and you know what? When I was flipping, I don't know. Go check back up. But right before we did Hawthorn, when I was just flipping through and looking, the California poppy, I had seen that card, and it's under the it's right here, and it was under the raspberry, underlying energy. Ooh, define gravity. Remember the raspberry, not letting nothing hold them down. Resurrection. And remember who raspberry is? Rose's little sister. Right? Be yourself. That's what it say. Be yourself. Heal that heart space. Go inside that cocoon. Heal that heart space. You can see me shuffle all the whole video, so it ain't like I just laid these cards out. This the message. Inner sanctum, right? Pause. Don't move too fast, goddess. Don't move too fast. You are the divine. We spiritual beings having a natural experience. Don't you better be careful if you're entertaining be aware if you're entertaining an angel, right? I'm telling you I'm an angel. Just like Jesus said he was the son of God, right? Even Jesus had 12 disciples on the level, whatever. And I give all the honor to God, Jesus. He showed me the way. Right? So I love that. That was the medication parts of the program. Yeah. I'm glad y'all here with me. So this gonna be the meditation. This the major arcana. It's only the major arcana. and a couple of extra cards that come with it, because it's the nines tarot. Oh, I like this deck. The star and the well. Then we get their resurrection, wholeness. These are two of the, remember I said the extra cards, right? Well, the ring, wholeness, and the well, renewal. We already got resurrection when we heal their heart space, right? When we go inside, look, those circles again. I told you at the beginning, I said, look at the circles, cycles. I told you when I had the herbology cards laid out, right? I was like, first thing I noticed is the circles. Same thing. This one right here, though, is on the crown chakra. So be aware. Get those into it. Remember, they said that's how we bring our intuition back. Is if we create a space for it. They got a whole space for it right there, right here. Look, right here. You got a whole space for it right there. Yeah. Anyway, beware of snakes. Beware of snakes. They ain't even in the grass. That snake ain't even in the grass. Right in front of you. It's gonna be people that's right so close that you think they gonna mean you good, and they not. Might be a lover. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it gonna be coming from people that you actually love. You don't have love your. See, that's the thing, though. You're supposed to love everybody, right? But see, this card right here, the lovers, that's somebody close. That's somebody in the inner circle. You know what I'm saying? Or trying to get there. I don't even think they in the inner circle. They trying to get in the inner circle, because on these look, on this card, so beware of the snake, right? Because look at this snake. He ain't in the circle. He trying to get in the circle. And look at these people right here. But see, it's people in the circle. These people trying to get in the circle. They can't. Look how tight that circle is. Keep your circle tight. Okay. Come into union with spirit. Remember, this is what you're supposed to be doing right now. Getting your renewal, creating that space, that crown chakra space. Create space. Only person that can help you is the divine, right? The star card coming into clarification. You see, we've been talking about chakras, right? The third chakra, the third eye chakra. The throat chakra, speak clearly all day. Speak up what you want, right? And look, that heart chakra. You know what I'm saying? We got to align up into the beings that we supposed to be, right? Divine, the star. Look at this star. You the star. That's something to meditate on. Remember, them snakes around you is not hiding. They open and they trying to get in. They watching, right? But you protected. You see that owl right there? If you ever anywhere and you see an owl, that's the spirit trying to tell you that they with you, they protecting you, right? So it's cautioning you either need to stop or you need to watch closer. See, look, use your intuition. If some say stop, stop, they keep going, just know that you're on the right path. That you will know you'll get it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We remember in a reading earlier we got 5 tens. Now we got 6 tens. So something is starting to balance out, right? We overcoming something right now. Huh. Thank you. Thank you. Huh. That's okay. Medication. So the medicine work. Meditation. Something to think about. Because I'm sure thinking. I'm like, man, them people watching them hard, and these snakes, they ain't even in plain sight. But you know, that smoke and that incense, remember, clearing the way, right? Okay, so lay some sage now. Y'all know I don't play about that. Look, when I see it do like that, like me feel like it was just in time. Let me see. I want to pull some card. Let's see. Let's see what kind of energy around this. So we got the traveler. Spirit, what? Give us a little clarification. Break some of this down, please. We this is right now. We definitely in Aquarius season, right? Let's see, Aquarius and Gemini. Spirit, what's the energy surrounding this underlying energy? Seven of Pentacles, investment. Two of Wands, plotting, planning, and strategizing. I told you, look, they look like they plotting, planning, and strategizing, right? Two of Wands. Somebody plotting something. There's that Gemini, King of Swords, waiting for the right moment to move. You got the Two of Cups, and you got the Queen of Swords. So you got air energy all up in this. And right in between it said lovers, Two of Cups, right? Soulmate energy. The lovers card is the major arcana. The Two of Cups is the minor arcana. But they both duality of about coming into union or somebody trying to get in, right? Remember I told you somebody trying to get into what you got going on. Let me see, 6, 8, 8, 2, 2. It's saying to, yeah, two twos. Use your intuition. Yeah, I told you. The star card. Remember I said those chakras need to line up. You need to start using them, right? Accessing the power that's within you. Because, yeah, baby, they it's like they hunt you down. You got the queen. This is the divine. It might be a couple because you got the king and the queen, right? Waiting for the right moment to cut something off, to speak something. Let me see. I don't see no pentacle underlying energy 7 and 8 of pentacles. Yeah, it could be a work situation because the underlying energy a whole bunch of pentacles. The 5 of pentacles, loss. 8 of pentacles, loss in a job. 7 of pentacles, that's a time, right? A loss in. Hmm. You don't have to feel like that. 5 of swords, 10 of swords. Two of Pentacles. Hmm. Juggling what you really want. Look, you got the Knight of Cups. You know the Knight, and you got the Knight of Pentacles. Juggling. Betrayal. Another 3. Another 2. That's the 3. 2, 2, 2. Mm-hmm. I told you, betrayal. I told you it's gonna be coming from a lover too. And you got you a whole king. And I'm sorry, but it look like it's 2 men and one with 3 men, right? The couple, the ring, they right up under the ring too. I wish you could see. Let me put this down a little bit so you can see what I see. See how the couple right here? See how the couple came right up under the ring. And remember, I told you the lovers. And I told you it's gonna be a snake. Might be somebody that that you in a relationship with, and that's what came out. And look, the 2 knights is over here. Knights are usually men. One with an offer and one with a communicate something about some love, apology, or compassion, or romance. You know what I'm saying? Romance. It ain't that one. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to just hit it. They want to wine and dine you. And this one, they want something stable with you. This one, you already in a relationship with. But remember, masculine energies are not necessarily men. Masculine energies are also air signs and fire signs, right? So just because it's 2 knights don't mean it's not 2 women. Okay. So this man could be juggling 2 women, right? But it's definitely a air sign. It's either an air sign, a fire sign. Really, it's any sign. If it ain't 2 men, if it's not a man that's a earth sign or a man that's a water sign, it's 2 women. It's a woman. 2 women. Because the men, it's clearly men that's the water sign and the earth sign, right? Clearly 2 men, right? So if he is not an earth sign and he is not a water sign, it's a she. Uh-huh. Betraying somebody, juggling, right? About to get a loss, trying to do it. Don't even matter, like win at all costs. Like, I'm doing it because this will make me feel good, and that sucks. That's what's causing the 3 of Swords. So that was just a little heads up. I don't even know. Spirit, I guess the message is watch your homies, lovers, and your friends. Because I had a dream the other day about my homegirl threw me off. You know what I'm saying? Now it's coming up as a lover in the cards for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Watch your homies, lovers, and your friends. So let's elevate. But that is elevating. Remember, we was just talking about this activating that heart chakra, that throat chakra. So you better clearly, that 5 of Swords, communicate what's real. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody, if you see, recognize the red flags. If you see something, speak on it. You know, because you got to look at that incense. You got to clear your space. Remember? That's why the snake can't come in. You got to keep your space clean, right? The ring represents spirit, right? Wholeness, the divine infinity. It don't never stop. The beginning and the end. And as long as you don't stop, He got you. Confirmation. Completion the ring. Period. Underlying energy, intuition. You know what I'm saying? Look beyond what you see. There's that too. That duality again I was talking about. So remember, clear your space. Create space. Yeah. Make sure you create space so that you can keep your intuition, so you can recognize that type of stuff. Remember, those herbs, those are real live herbs you can go get and incorporate. Spiritual partnership. 9, coming together with the universal laws. Spirit, give us something to take it on and with. I've enjoyed my day. I think I've did a lot for the people, and it's time for me to love on myself and do something for me. So let's elevate forgiveness. Tell people you're sorry. Remember and forgive yourself. Integration. Remember what you've been through. Use it. Right? Pride. Let go of your ego. 10. It's 19. 1 plus 9 is 10. They have to change. 9, that's a whole lifestyle change. Right? Then you got healing. 66. Stay positive. Keep that manifesting mindset. This card is purple, right? Intuition. Blue. Healing. And look, once you come into forgiving yourself and using what you got, it's blue and purple. You'll be able to use what you've been through to get to where you're going and communicate it freely, right? Integrate it. And it's so funny, and I love it because under that underlying energy is completion, number 9, and spirit flew new beginnings. Right? So we about to elevate. We coming to the end of cycles. Not we coming to the end of just walking and not even paying attention. We stepping up our game. And look at this. I can't make this up. Having a manifest the mindset, right? Getting our abundance, getting what's due to us, letting those guards down, putting on our halos and shining. Compassion and change. I told you some stuff about to close, so some new things can begin, right? Shine bright. Look, 999. I can't make this up. 999. Shine bright. Get your shine on. Get your shine on all day long, because I'm going to get mine on. I'm the arcanaanagel, and this have been meditation, and elevation, man. I hope you feel it. I felt it, and I can't wait to go watch the replay. So I'll see you next time. Namaste.